It is now time for the Bud Light celebration decision as we go to the judges' scorecards. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. And still, undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin, the Dream Haney!
Context. Devin Haney was born in 1998 in Oakland, California, and moved to Las Vegas when he was a teen. The boos from the MGM Grand came from his hometown crowd. So how did this hometown hero and rising superstar become so hated so fast?
What's the word, guys? I'm TJ. Thank you for tuning in. Now let's get right into it.
In the world of boxing and combat sports, the biggest fights and events are fueled by narratives. And there is no bigger stage to change a narrative than an undisputed title fight. In the past 48 hours, you've seen one of boxing's biggest and upcoming stars turn into the sport's biggest villain. Don't get me wrong here, this isn't a hit piece on Haney, because as unpopular as it may be, I think Haney won 7 out of the 12 rounds they fought, but that's a topic for another video. Last night, we saw an undisputed title fight, 4 years in the making, that gave us some of the best boxing we've seen so far this year. Devin the Dream Haney, the youngest current undisputed champion in the game, defeated the all-time great Vasily Lomachenko in a controversial, to say the least, decision win. 2019. After putting on a clinic against Zaire Abdulayev, a young and promising challenger first calls out the all-time great Vasily Lomachenko.
Do you believe at 20 years old you're ready for that type of challenge?
I think you said his name wrong. It's Lomachenko, because he doesn't want to fight me. Lomachenko, come on, man. Let's get this fight going.
Lomachenko during this time was adding to his all-time great legacy, chasing that ever so elusive title of undisputed champion, looking to collect belt after belt. Born in 1988 in Ukraine, Lomachenko is widely regarded as one of the best amateur boxers of all time, boasting a jaw-dropping record of 396-1 and a pro record of 17-2. Fast forward to present day, we see two completely different fighters, still on the same collision course, taking different routes to get there. In 2020, Lomachenko would end up losing a nail-biter to Teofimo Lopez. Loma then had a quick turnaround and won his next 2 fights, but then tragedy would strike Lomachenko's home country.
A full-scale Russian invasion of Ukraine.
Ukraine is now a nation at war.
Where servicemen are dying, where civilians are being bombed, where families are fleeing. It's a tragedy. It's a 21st century tragedy.
Lomachenko, Alexander Usyk, the Klitschko brothers and others were revered as heroes to not only Ukrainians, but to millions across the globe. On the other side of the world though, we saw a superstar in the making, collecting belt after belt. We saw Devin Haney skyrocket to the top of the ranks, and then he made history.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, now the universally recognized undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney.
Even after becoming the current youngest undisputed champion, Haney still had one name on his mind. 4 years later, the same man was still on his radar, only this time, the power shifted. This time, Haney had all the belts, and the undisputed champion status, something that Lomachenko had been chasing since he was a kid. With everything boiling over the past 4 years, Haney vs Lomachenko was set to be one of boxing's biggest fights in the year. In what was a much more evenly spread fight than odds makers predicted, fans were treated with a chess match. 2 technicians going to work inside the ring. Almost every single round was close, with the exceptions of rounds 10 and 11. And finally, the final bell rang. Fans biting their nails, sitting at the edge of the seats, waiting to see who would be crowned the new undisputed king of the lightweights,
And still, undisputed lightweight champion of the world, Devin the Dream Haney!
So here we are, one of the biggest fighting events of the year, ending in tears, boos, and collective confusion. There was a lot of emotions and energy left, and all this energy needed an outlet, a release. And who better to throw out the anger at than the seemingly illegitimate champion? This controversial win isn't the end for Devin Haney, nor is this the end of the legend that is Lomachenko, but for now, it's the end of a saga. Loma still proved that he has a lot more in the tank, and Haney, well, we know that Haney is still the undisputed champ, and in a weight class that has big names like Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis, Devin Haney is still the name to beat. Despite some obvious flaws and some of them being exposed at the biggest stage in his hometown of Las Vegas, Haney is still the king at 135, whether fans like it or not.